stuck under my car for almost an hour. As of about 12 hours ago from now, I was stuck under my car, nearly able to breathe. How I got into this situation was I was driving around having fun and just relaxing. At the end of my trip, I was on a bumpy gravel road and heard some clanking like something was loose or broke. I pulled over to the closest reason place to check the engine to see if maybe oil was low or something else noticeably wrong. As I saw nothing was wrong, I jacked the car up from one side so I could look under the car to see if something was wrong from there, like a crack or loose bolts or screws. Again, I didn't seem to find anything wrong. Next, I hear the sound of metal slipping under pressure 3 quick and consecutive times. From that, you can guess it was the jack failing to keep the car up. Before I'd even had time to think to myself, oh shit, the weight of the car was already on my chest and belly. From that point, I couldn't tell how much weight I was actually under. It just tried to slide out, and off nothing. I was stuck. I started screaming for help and very quickly ran out of breath and realized I could only breathe in at about 1/8 of what I should, if that coupled with panic and my asthma felt almost impossible. Just trying to take 1/8 or less of a full breath used more strength and effort than anything I've ever done before. After about 5 minutes of trying to scream for help and throwing the broken jack out from under the car to call attention, some people finally managed to arrive. But help was far from that. Already at that point my vision was black and seeing weird shapes and colors like when you rub your eyes too hard. At that point I was on the verge of passing out, but was terrified to pass out, thinking if I did I would certainly die. But at the same time thought if I didn't it would be like I was asleep until EMS arrived and got me out and up. A further 20 to 25 minutes goes by of resisting to pass out, reflecting on how all my life choices lead me to dying. How understandably terrible it would be for my girlfriend to find out, how I never get to marry her or see her or have kids with her like we talk about so often. All I could see was her right in front of me, in excruciating pain, just crying from what had happened to me. On the inside I thought I was already gone, feeling completely distraught and broken, just crying and begging she'll be okay. On the outside, not a single tear fell from my eyes. Everything feeling fuzzy and light, spit running down from my face, faint cries for someone to just help. Finally EMS arrived, but that didn't give me any hope. Feeling closer and closer to my body giving up no matter how hard my mind didn't want to see her, even for just one more time. When EMS got there in about 5 minutes, they put a jack under the car to at the very least get the weight off me. The sudden rush of O2 and relief made me feel tired. No pain, no stress, no worries, just tired. My vision was coming back, but I kept my eyes closed. I didn't want to leave my vision of her. But she gave a heartfelt smile with tears of relief and put me in the hands of the EMS. It took them a further 10 minutes for them to talk me through it, judge the best way and angle to support and lift my car, and safest way to get me out. After I was out, the pain started to hit me, sore chest from the weight and stress I was putting my lungs under just to stay conscious. My back was in pain but no serious damage, and my left arm was stuck at an awkward angle in the engine bay and my forearm was tightly pressed against hot part of the engine. A somewhat bad burn mark, big blisters and numb tender flesh, almost like super hard rubber.